Hi, my name is Kayla Schiffer and I'm a student at Barnard College. So I'm majoring in medicine, literature, and society, and I'm minoring in computer science. So my major focuses on the cultural and social approach to medicine. So instead of focusing on the technical, biological elements of health, we focus on the more broader way that health gets applied to different societies. So it's basically teaching us how to be storytellers and how to understand stories that different societies will tell about the way that medicine interacts with them. And the computer science is pretty much just to keep a quantitative edge to my education, because I do focus on technology a lot, and I just see that that is the way that a lot of industries, especially the medical industry, is heading. So that's where the computer science comes in. So most of my internships have been in medical research. So I've been in some sort of lab where I was working on the data analysis side of clinical research. And that's been really exciting, just to be on the forefront of medical innovation and really see how medical treatments come to the market. So what I've learned from those internships, though, is that I don't really want to be, in a lab all day. I want to be doing something that's a little more interactive with patients and something that works on my writing skills and my communication and storytelling skills a bit more. So I think my dream job would be something that is involved in medical research and involved in new exciting innovations in the medical world, but from a more cultural side as opposed to the purely technical side. So I started out my college education studying biomedical engineering, but what I quickly figured out was that that was a little too rigorously technical for me. And I found that there is an individual patient experience that is kind of overlooked when you're just focusing on the technical development of medical devices or something like that. So I kind of took a step back and decided to switch to something a little more on the humanities side that would give me more of an insight into patients as opposed to just knowledge of the technical applications of medicine. I definitely do. I think that women are constantly being told to act more like men in order to succeed. And I think the biggest challenge is that the workforce doesn't really allow women to shine in their own right. We're supposed to shine in the light that men shine in. But I think that there is so much unique about women in terms of our ability to understand people and things like that, that I think give us an edge that we're often told to suppress. When I was leaving engineering, it was very difficult for me to admit to myself that something that I had devoted so much time to and something that everyone was constantly telling me I was good at and that I could succeed at, that it wasn't right for me. And I think that when I really looked into myself and I stopped trying to compete with everyone around me, but really just realized that the competition is within myself. And if I was being the most confident and most motivated and determined person I could be, that my passion was going to lead me to succeed wherever I was. And so to follow my passion, which was a really big fear of mine at the time, it really led me to somewhere where I could succeed even more than I already was. And I think that that switch was really important. So, you just can't be afraid of failure. You can't be afraid to do what you feel is right. The answer is often right there inside of you, and you just have to tap into it. So my two favorite ways to spend my free time are working out and music. I am an absolute workoutaholic. all those endorphins. And music just kind of clears my head, so you can always see me walking around with headphones. If I could have a superpower, it would probably be the power of knowledge, just to kind of know everything when I needed to know it. I don't know if that's not as exciting as flying, but I think it would help. So in that year, I was in Israel in a program that was a combination of studying, traveling, and volunteering. It was an incredible year. I think that when I was leaving high school, I kind of realized that I wasn't quite ready for college. I didn't quite have a strong sense of self, and I really wanted to wait to enter college until I had that. And I think that year really gave me time to explore myself and really become in touch with what it is that is important to me, what it is that I value. And I think doing that abroad was a great challenge. I think my favorite part about Israel is that it really is a melting pot of a bunch of different cultures. So on weekends, I spent a lot of time traveling to different people's houses all over the country. And I really got to see a lot of different ways of living that I otherwise wouldn't have been exposed to. And it's this sort of diversity that I never really got exposed to growing up in New York. And so I think it was really exciting to explore different cultures. And I think that's part of what led me to want to major in comparative literature, because it's this global awareness that kind of goes beyond a narrow education path and really opens your mind to other possibilities.